mic check. What's kicking, family? I'm here, you're there. I'm glad you clicked in so I can check in with you. This is Mr. Batch, and this is what I got to chime in on. That's right, I got to jump in on this Tiger Woods accident thing, and this is what I've got to say. Everybody heard the reports when they first came out. I was concerned for him because they said it was a serious condition, hit a hydrant, then hit a tree, and you know, your mind runs the gamut of horrific scenes when it comes to accidents. And then, you know, it was later updated, then he was released, and then the reports came about the actual chain of events for the accident. His wife assisted in extricating him from the vehicle, as was reported. And then now we're here on Monday, and he has not spoke to the authorities in Florida. He's hired a Florida attorney. Now, the reason I say that is because ever since the incident happened and in the golf club, and then come to find out that there were outside reports of what I'm normally used to looking at and reading when it comes to sports, and that happens to be the National Enquirer and TMZ. The incident that happened with Tiger Woods was in a gated community, which means the public is not allowed out there. So my question is that how did the TMZ people get that picture of Tiger Woods' vehicle on private property? Did they trespass? Okay, now on top of that, the National Enquirer has a report about Tiger Woods having an affair with some New York City event planner. Her picture was plastered all over the newspapers on Sunday. Her picture's all over the internet. You know, as I'm doing this. Now, you know, bear with me, follow with me, because you folks out there have seen all these events. What I'm getting to now, and I'm gonna hit you in the head right now. Been listening and watching on TV, and Sunday night, Tiger Woods was the lead story. The lead story. When we had a tragedy of 4 police officers getting executed. They want to lead with Tiger Woods. Look, don't get me wrong. I don't want to, you know, make it trivial of what happened in that incident. But my thing is, wait a minute. You people who get paid professionally to report and expound upon news events wanted to go with that on private property. Then they're speculating about Tiger Woods as an industry, how his image would be tarnished, how he's taken a hit. Look, you know, I'm going to be honest. You know, me and the guys, we sitting around, we talking, we kicking it, and, you know, and we would kick it. You know, a couple of my buddies, they're married, and we were sitting around, we would discuss it, and there was a whole host of stuff that we had spoke about. Speculation, conjecture. We don't know the truth. We don't know those two people. See, that's the thing. Nobody knows Tiger. It's only what he puts out. He's a good guy when it comes to information dissemination. He only lets out what there's so much. Now, I'm listening to these professional prognosticators and pundits and those who will get paid professionally to do this, and a bunch of them. I got a bunch on one hand versus the small amount on the other hand, who's saying his image is taking a hit. He needs to answer those questions. He's got to come clean to the public. We don't know who he really is. He comes off as smug and aloof. Look, with genius, with a certain level that he is the greatest athlete and the highest paid athlete on the planet, you have to maintain a certain amount of focus in your field of expertise, and that's what he's done. So, with all that being said, with you guys knowing all the information, I, for one, believe that he doesn't have to answer any more questions. Florida state law says he only has to produce license, registration, and insurance. It was on private property. To me, end of story. If he wants to give me any more information on top of that, fine. I do not feel, in my eyes, his status is diminished at all. I still think he's a good pitch man, the spokesperson for whatever products he wants to get behind. It's those that want to tear him down, who don't know him, want to, take him down a couple of rungs. It's beyond me. So, let me know what your comment is, because if you know more than I know, I'd like to hear about it. But I'm of the mindset that, hey, like he said, it's a private matter. Unless you have some real hardcore evidence. I don't know about the National Enquirer and TMZ and all the information that they got about the alleged supposed affair with the party planner from New York and all this other stuff, texting. Yo, where did all this information come out? How does somebody know he was texting her and this and that? Was there a court order to get the phone records of both parties to prove that to the general public so it would satisfy the appetite of the curiosity? Sorry. That doesn't watch me, I could care less. All I'm worried about now, and all that I'm glad to see is happening, that he is okay. And, with all this speculation going on, he has a charity event coming up that he normally hosts. And has a whole bunch of top-flight celebrities and golf players come in there. Now, with this incident and this scrutiny coming on, what's going to happen, folks? Is this going to slow down his philanthropic endeavor in what he does every year annually to help his charity? I mean, are the paparazzi going to be even more so than before? Come on, Michael Jordan was frosty. Tiger's frosty. There have been several athletes over the years that have attained that icon status that were frosty. So what? They're athletes, they're icons. You really don't have to know who they are personally. It's just that their job is on the visual world stage and we get to see it. So, before I cut out of here, I don't care if Tiger answers or anything or releases it. He's still a good pitchman. He's still a great golfer. And hey, if it comes out, it comes out. I really don't care. He's okay. I'm just tired of seeing the Tiger Woods accident as the lead story. Tired of hearing the speculation of possibly the extramarital affair. I'm tired of hearing that his image is tarnished and he's going to lose money due to the fact that he's an industry unto himself and that he's going to hurt his advertisers because he wasn't able to speak on a certain private matter. Now, if he was on a public highway or something like that and all this other stuff, but he hit a tree. And on that note, this is Mr. Batch. I'm out of here like I'm supposed to. Peace.